Please come.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Please give your brief introduction.
So my name is Keshav. I belong to Hathras in UP. So, sir, I've done my 10th and 12th from Army Public School, Pune, and my graduation from Shri Bhausaheb Hire Government Medical College, Dhule. So my father is in the engineering services. He's currently posted in Jaipur. And
Engineering service, Indian engineering service.
yes, sir.
Where, in which department is posted?
So he's in the military engineering services, sir.
Military engineering service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. You have done MBBS.
Right, sir.
Why you want to join the CAPF? Why not MD medicine or something relating to your field?
So while growing up, I've grown around in military cantonments and military stations. So, sir, I always had an attraction towards the uniformed forces while growing up. And so when I came in 11th, I ended up taking biology. So I wanted to become a doctor. And so then I learned about the AFMC, Armed Forces Medical College. So it was my goal to join the AFMC. But unfortunately, I couldn't clear the cutoff for AFMC. I gave the NEET in 2017. But I was getting a government medical college seat. So my parents insisted that I further pursue this career and later think about joining the armed forces.
But you can join the armed forces as a doctor also. There is a full core, medical
Yes,
core.
sir. Yes, sir.
Did you try for that?
Sir, I was going to try for that, sir, but they changed the requirements a little bit, which because of which I could not apply this year. So I will be actively applying for that, pursuing that later on, sir.
Don't you feel that your knowledge of medicine will be waste if you join the CAPF?
So I feel that I can contribute in a sense that my medicine knowledge would come in handy.
How it will come in handy while performing your duties in CAPF?
So in case if there's any medical emergency or a need for a doctor on the field, sir, so I can perform that duty and that might be useful, sir.
Okay. You have given CASF your first choice.
Yes, sir.
Why?
So I interacted with a few serving officers in the CAPF, sir, and considering the roles played by different CAPFs and the overall lifestyle and balance, so after talking, I concluded that CISF might be suited best to my interests. So otherwise, sir, I'm ready to serve in whatever force I get an opportunity in. But if
Keshav, you seem to be a little bit contradictory to me. On the one side, you are telling that you want to use your medical knowledge while serving in CF. That will be more used if you join CRPF and BSF because they are more posted in combatant areas.
Yes, sir.
And you have given CSF your first choice.
Yes,
why this? How you will explain this?
Sir, I believe even in the CISF, opportunities can present itself where emergency medical services might be required.
But there will be less now as compared to BSF.
Yes, sir. I agree with that, sir.
Okay. Your name resembles, what do you mean, what's the meaning of Keshav?
Sir, it's a name of Lord Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Yes, sir.
What are the 3 qualities of Lord Krishna you like?
Sir, I would say his leadership, his calmness and in the face of adversity, and his tactful thinking while whenever there's an opportunity.
Okay. Are there any qualities about Lord Krishna you don't agree to his approach in the war when he was guiding the Pandavas?
So I feel that in a war, it's a very realistic environment, and if we think very ideally, then I feel that it won't be possible in our best interest. So I believe that whatever Lord Krishna did during the Mahabharata.
Okay, put my question in another way. Sorry to disrupt you. See, Lord Rama is known for his Purushartha.
Yes, idealism, sir.
Idealism.
Yes, sir.
Lord Krishna is very smart God.
Yes, sir.
Who molds himself as per the time.
Right, sir.
Whom you like and whom you like to be like, Lord Krishna or Lord Rama?
Sir, I believe both of them were acting in very different scenarios and very different situations. So, sir, when the time is right, you can be idealistic like Lord Rama, but when you need to be more practical, I believe Lord Krishna's approach is more favorable, sir.
Thank you, Keshav.
Thank you, sir.
Keshav, can you tell me about Waqf Amendment Act?
Ma'am, Waqf Amendment Act, ma'am, it has been recently passed by the Parliament and it has received the assent of the President. Ma'am, it aims to reform the Waqf board, which control the Waqf properties, which are basically properties which have been donated by religious Muslims for the betterment of poor people or betterment of society.
So, what are the problem points in this amendment that has been made?
Ma'am, some sections have criticized that the representation in the Waqf board is not very favorable to the particular religion. So that is one of the things.
That's one. Anything else that you can recall? Supreme Court has also given an order in this regard. Are you aware of that?
Sorry, ma'am. I'll read up on that.
Okay. Government has come up with uniform civil code in one of our state.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think it is a phenomenon which should be replicated at national level as well?
We have started on one state, that is Uttarakhand has brought in a bill to bring in uniform civil code, but I believe that first we should see it on a trial basis how it works out, and if the positives outweigh the negatives, then
What are the positives?
ma'am, there's a uniform legal system for all of the people, so the personal laws become same, so there is a sense of equality among most of the people in the society, so that is.
And negatives?
Ma'am, certain sections feel that their interests are not best represented.
That's very general answer.
I would say that adequate inputs might not have been taken from all sections of society, and mostly it's also about some tribal cultures which might be affected by the bringing.
Tribals are covered under Uniform Civil Code?
In the Uttarakhand Civil Code, they have some exceptions, but if we think about bringing a uniform civil code across the country, then we might have to think along those lines.
Okay. You're a doctor. Tell me 3 reforms that our healthcare sector needs.
May I have a minute to think?
Please.
Thank you. I would like to start with our primary healthcare system, which is not in a very good shape. So I think that first thing which we should do is start investing heavily in our primary healthcare infrastructure, which because I've personally seen the condition of various primary health centers in rural areas, and the condition is not very good. So that would be one thing. Secondly, I believe that we should bring in a law to assure the doctors and the healthcare workers who are serving that they will be well protected, because there have been incidents of violence against doctors which have been rising in recent times. And thirdly, I believe that we should invest a little bit more in research and development in healthcare, because we lack quite significantly, and all the treatments and most of the treatments come from western side of the world. So we should invest in our own research and development of our own old practices like Ayush and other medicine systems.
Okay. What are generic drugs?
Ma'am, generic drugs are drugs which contain the active pharmaceutical ingredient, which is basically the compound which produces efficacy in the patients while we're treating them. And they are produced at a mass scale level. So due to economies of scale, the price of the drugs is very less. So they can help, they can benefit in treating patients with conditions in a very cheaper way compared to the branded drugs, which are more expensive.
So are we self-sufficient as far as API is concerned?
No, ma'am. We export most of our APIs from China. So that is one thing which we should look forward to in our pharma sector while growing.
Okay, all right. Sir?
Thank you.
Keshav, since you are from medical background,
Yes, sir.
you're from medical background, I would like to divert my attention towards Ayush.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware about Ayush?
Yes, sir.
What's the full form for Ayush?
Sir, it's Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy.
And can you differentiate how is Unani and Siddha different?
Sir, Unani medicine is basically evolved from Persian practices in the medieval times, and Siddha is a practice which evolved in South India in the earlier times. So,
And how are these two practices different from allopathic practice?
Sir, they believe in more of natural. Siddha is sir more about natural care and healing with nature intentions. And Unani, sir, they have a different system of drugs, which is different from the allopathic system, sir.
And where are they deriving their drugs from?
So mostly they are compounds which are available in nature, which
They also naturally.
yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say you get recruited as an assistant commander in CAPF.
Yes, sir.
Since you have medical background, you have been assigned to mobilize the troops for a blood donation camp. How would you motivate the troops to donate their blood?
So firstly, I would like to try to communicate with them on a personal level that it's a very generous thing to donate blood and save other people's lives, which can obviously help other patients.
Saving other people's lives as well as their duty.
Yes, sir. And so because while donating blood, it might help someone who's direly in need of the situation. So it's also morally a very good thing to do. So that would be my argument, sir.
These are the two things that can convince a person to. Don't people know that donating blood can save lives? Why aren't people donating blood?
Sir, I think it's more about communicating the message and how it is delivered.
How many times have you donated blood?
Sir, I have at least 6 to 7 times, sir, if I can recall.
On voluntary basis?
Yes, sir.
Right. What is your blood group?
So B positive.
You have been interested in astronomy.
Yes, sir.
In your DAF. Could you tell me what are the achievements of James Webb Space Telescope?
So James Webb Space Telescope, it has made us. It helps us in observing farther ends of the universe. So it captures images in the infrared spectrum, which
Infrared. Okay, go ahead.
So due to which we can see the images coming away from far off places and far off galaxies and light years away.
Which position it is placed at?
So it is at Lagrange point L2.
L2. And what are Lagrange points?
So Lagrange points are certain points which between two astronomical bodies at which the gravitational pull balances out. So the point is if an object is placed at that point, it can have stability and not move around much.
Right. Why has Pluto been dropped from the definition of planet?
So it is considered a dwarf planet now.
And what does it mean?
Sir, I'm sorry, I'm not aware at the moment.
Okay. One last question. Coming from medical background, is it possible for you to be more inclined towards a force known as NDRF? Do you know what is an NDRF force?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
So it's the National Disaster Response Force.
And would you be inclined to serve in NDRF?
So if given the opportunity, I would definitely.
And how does one go into NDRF?
Sir, NDRF currently has 10 battalions, and all the 10 battalions are basically filled by the different CAPFs on a deputational basis. Each CAPF contributes 2 battalions to the NDRF.
Right. So if given an option to serve in NDRF and you're given an option to continue to serve in CISF, which will you choose?
Sir, I would be more inclined towards serving in the NDRF because it aligns more with my training in graduation. So
right.
Thank you, sir.
Keshav, tell me something about the IndoPak conflict, recent IndoPak conflict, and what has led to the ceasefire.
So the conflict emerged when Pakistan carried out a state-sponsored terrorist attack in Pahalgam, to which our armed forces and our system responded to by launching an operation called Operation Sindoor, in which we targeted very specifically the terror launch pads of Pakistan. And so due to this operation, certain people in Pakistan were very distraught and they started retaliatory action against India. and they started launching drones, due to which we had to respond to that. And now, sir, 2 days back, a ceasefire agreement was negotiated between the DGMOs of India and Pakistan. And
what has led to the ceasefire?
so there have been various reports, but at this moment, sir, it's all speculation, I would say, sir. But as of now, the official message of the government is that the ceasefire is there because the DGMOs have had a talk and they have agreed to stop hostilities for the moment, sir.
Yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji spoke about this.
Yes, sir.
What was his message? What did he say to the nation?
So his message was very clear that this is India's new normal, and if Pakistan or any other nation threatens our sovereignty with a terrorist attack, then we would respond in whatever way we seem fit at this time. And sir, he also delivered three very crucial points: that trade and terror cannot go together, talks and terror cannot go together, and blood and water will not flow together, sir.
How this stand is different from the earlier stand taken by Indian government on terrorism and terrorist activities of the Pakistan, sponsor terrorism?
Yes, sir. So earlier we had a more conciliatory approach towards Pakistan, and we gave them enough room to actually clean up their act. But considering how they have been continuously engaging in anti-India actions and terrorist activities across the nation, so now we have tried to put our foot down on all of this, and it is different in the sense that we are more authoritative now, and we are more certain that if any action is originating from the Pakistan side, then there will be counter-action from our side, sir.
Very good. Thank you, Keshav.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Madam, sir.
Please go. Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
What is your assessment about? Please sit at ease.
Yes, sir.
बैठिए.
Yes, sir.
What is your assessment about your mock interview?
Sir, I could have. I can improve a little bit on how do I structure my answers, because I'm kind of fumbling a lot in the middle, and that's one thing.
Okay. Oh, you were good in your answers, but you are, since you are MBBS doctor, there will be a lot of questions.
Right, sir.
Because we need doctors. There is shortage of doctors.
Yes,
there is shortage of. Are you aware what is our doctor-patient ratio?
Sir, currently it's a 1 doctor is to 1100.
As per?
So as per WHO, sir.
And what is our ratio? What is the ratio of India?
Sir, India's ratio is around that, sir. The WHO recommended ratio is around 1:700.
1:7.
Yes, sir.
There is a shortage of doctors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There will be questions on this.
Yes,
from MBBS to CAPF.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And otherwise, you are a good candidate. Eye contact was good. Communication is good. You were looking confident. Your content is also there in most of the answers you have given. But sometimes you seem very casual.
Okay, sir.
You need to be careful. You be formal whenever
sir.
you are talking. Okay. And you need to go through current affairs.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't handle the question on Waqf board, which is very recent.
Yes, sir.
It is in the news.
Revise recent polity.
And it
Yes,
has
sir.
already
Whatever is
been
in
challenged
news.
in the Supreme Court.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
should go through it all.
Yes, sir.
And other current affairs, Indo-Pakistan war.
Yes,
You handled it, but you should also go through what the defense equipments were used by Pakistan, by India.
Yes, sir.
What were the defense systems India used and
Yes,
all that. Okay. And you should know what is the role of CAPF, what are the roles of different CAPF, what are the various border issues.
Right, sir.
Otherwise, you're a good candidate. I think you should get selection. You should be selected. Should be cautious about your MBBS because
Yes, sir.
you have other.
Have you studied from government college?
Yes, ma'am.
All the more reason to question.
Because
Actually, I really wanted to get into FMC, but then it didn't happen for some reasons.
The point वो नहीं है. When you say that your experience, your knowledge about medicine will help in armed forces.
yeah.
2023 में graduation किया है, practice किया उसके बाद.
Sir, it includes 1 year of internship, sir. So that's
वो last final year में. तो 23 you finished with the internship also.
yes, sir.
So last 1 year 23 to 25 you have done nothing.
No, sir.
और 1 साल कोविड में 2 साल.
Yeah, sir, during COVID, we had COVID duties, so I was involved in that, sir, even because it was all hands on deck at that time, so even medical students were in the wards doing duties.
हाँ, तो without practice, without experience, your knowledge will not be handy. Without field experience, your knowledge will not be handy in armed forces.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
You should not say this, your knowledge will be handy there.
Okay.
Even you were not comfortable when I asked you.
किसी को गोली लग जाएगी सर्जरी कर दोगे?
Sir?
किसी को गोली लग जाएगी सर्जरी कर लोगे?
Yes, sir.
सर्जरी कर लोगे?
Sir, in internship, sir, I had a very, very rigorous internship, sir. So we had almost 18, 20 hours duties every
Okay,
day.
then if you justify it, all right. Anything else you want to ask?
Sir, I would want to ask your opinion, sir, how to handle this question, ki why CAPF if you're already a doctor, so what should be...
Okay, the only answer is your love for the nation, your love for the armed forces.
Okay, sir.
That is the only answer.
Okay, sir. So just more
If you
refine
can
it a little bit.
justify that your knowledge of MBBS can be useful there, that will be very good. But you should be able to justify it.
Right, sir.
Okay.
All the best.
All the
Thank you.
best.
All the
Thank you
best.
so much. Thank you, ma'am.